Greetings, everybody. This is Sabin Dimitrov, aka Against for the Astralic Wolf, and it is a pleasure to have you guys here for this next video. So, I have a new fan. And, you know, this is it's super sweet. This guy is called Arc of War with Void 07. And he has 26 subscribers and 4 videos. And, he says, Arc of War with Void-07. Pretty darn cool, right? And check out his cool little intro. Do. Not bad at all. And YouTube let me know that I was mentioned in a video. So I did some further looking around and to see what this was. And as you guys can see, there's Melt AOW, who doesn't really make videos anymore. There's me, at Dinstville the Astralic Wolf. There's Mortalit, and I don't really know them. And there's Carrie Minati. I don't know them. But yeah, so I think that's pretty cool, and you know, he wants to participate in the content creator contest. So I decided to go ahead and take a look, and I said, I see that I have been mentioned, LOL. And then he says, yes, I am your fan, and after watching your videos, I thought of making a video, that too in Hindu language, and I am also participating in content creator event. Can you give me some tips? I would be more than happy to give you some tips, my friend, period. First of all, comma, what phone are you using, comma, are you using an app, or are you using the base software that comes with your phone to record, question mark. Let's see. Do you use an editing software, or do you use the base phone software? Question mark. And let's see what else. I should say downloaded. Because for me, guys, I use my phone's base software to record videos. And then I use a thing called UCut video editor to get the final details of the app done. So I'm gonna tell him what I am doing. I use a special app called UCut editor, and it is pretty darn good, period. I can give you the link, period. So what I want to do is go over here, and then I want to share with friends. Copy that. Keep writing. Hello, Joe. I'll get to you in a second. I find that this app makes my life a lot easier when it comes to editing my videos, period. It doesn't take much editing, but I figured that it would be able to help you, period. One of my tips... I will be stating out my tips. Whoa, let me try again. Explaining my tips now. One. If you have a way to lower the volume of the game, then that will help your voice grow. Not grow, but get bigger. Be louder and more able to be heard, period. What hurts a video is when there is too much background noise from the game and you cannot hear the individual. explaining what they are doing. Number 2. I would definitely say try to explain and reason why you do things the way you do. Period. Sometimes that can help people see why you do things and even help them find new ways to do things in the game. Period. 3. Remember to stay positive and remember to have a calm and happy demeanor. Period. It helps your videos be more authentic and trustworthy and not seem like every other video out there. Period. Good luck on the content creator event. Period. I hope that you do well. Period. Keep up the good work. Period. You have a lot of potential. Period. Wolf heart. Actually, wait. I want to do a blue heart. We got blue hearts. Boop. Boop. There we go. But yeah, so I don't know if you know, I don't know if you're going to be able to understand what I am saying. You are speaking Hindi, and unfortunately, I only know English. I never got the chance to know another language, but I do hope that this will be able to help you. I don't know if you use translating software or if you do understand English, but I do hope that this helps. And again, I am honored, and it means a lot that, that you are a fan, and I do wish that your channel will do well. And it just makes me happy that, that you are making content, and it makes me happy that, I get to be what do you call it, catalyst in helping you, have the confidence to put out videos. Give me a second. Blah. Sorry about that. I had to wipe off the screen. So you are 20,585 power and 24. I see what you're going at. I can do separate videos explaining to you how to make things happen. But if you want to, go ahead and look through my YouTube channel. You will see lots of videos with information and such that can help you do better. A solid chunk of my videos are just me doing random BS, but then there are walkthrough videos and stuff that, that I do explain. So, if you don't know English, have one of your English-speaking friends be able to translate what I'm saying for you. But if you do speak English, then by all means, please, please, by all means, feel free to ask questions on my videos. Because, I would like to help you the best I can to be successful. Just as a gentle reminder, everybody, I'm not going to be able to do this for every single person. As the channel grows, I will have less and less opportunity to help people one-on-one. But, yeah, I mean, I do like to give shout-outs when I can because it means a lot and it makes me happy knowing that I have a growing, growing wolf pack, and it just makes me happy that, individuals like Orca Warrior with Void 07, makes me happy. I mean, joining the wolf pack makes me happy. So keep up the awesome work, Arc of War, with Void 7. I think I just might call you Void 07. But yeah, you are doing great. You are cutting off the borders of your video. So I don't know if that is the aspect ratio of your video or if that is or if that is just how your phone captures things. But if you can, do try to widen the sides a little bit because you are cutting off parts of the of what's happening on the screen. I mean, it's nothing like ultra important, but it makes your videos look a little bit cleaner if you keep the if you cut out like the toolbars of your phone, but not the game. You don't want to encroach your editing into the game. You want to only cut off things that may be distracting from the screen recording itself. And I will do a video of how I edit my stuff as time goes on. Sorry, guys, had a little bit of heartburn there. Yeesh. But from what I do see is that it says your video does say increase leadership, AI 1 features, leadership success rate. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, yeah. And so what he is doing is that if I remember right, he is actually going over the facts of I'm kind of going over what he has unlocked. Now, I don't know what level of stuff he is at yet. Boop, 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 boop. Come on, back up, back up. But if I remember right, you're either level 20 or 21 because you don't have your other stuff unlocked yet. So, oh, okay, yeah, you are level 21. I'm smart. It says right at the top of the screen. So you are level 21. Okay, interesting. And let's see what else. Ooh, you actually won some resources. That's good. And you seem to be going over some of the other facts about the game. Whoa, okay. Now you're going over your commanders. I see that you have Galileo, you have Flare, you have Reinhardt, you have Vega, and you have Magician. That's actually cool. You have some pretty good commanders. I would definitely recommend that you put a lot of work into Vega uh, and Reinhardt. Vega and Reinhardt can be a fantastic couple to help you fight on the battlefield. Reinhardt because that is a great and very cheap defensive commander, and that allows you to really mess up the enemy with the more leadership that you have. And Vega is a fantastic assault commander. He does a great job, and both those guys are airships. I don't know how much research you have done on your soldier types, but I would definitely recommend that at this point from here on out, you try to focus solely on one soldier type. Because if you try to get all three or even two of them leveled up at the same interval, it's going to take you years upon years to even get to level 12. So you want to be to tier 12 airships. So you want to be careful with that. Try to find one kind of airship that you want. I'm sorry, one what kind of soldier type that you want, either infantry, walkers, or airships. But I see that you do have magician, you have flare, and you have Galileo. So you have, and if I remember right, what you are doing is the age-old method ever since the start of the game, where you keep increasing a commander's leadership until it hits 95% success, and then you absorb that commander for free, and then you release more commanders until you get that commander back, and you do the same thing over and over and over. And that is a well-tested way to go about the game. That's not the way that I do things, but if you want to go for maximum efficiency, that's a great way to, get stuff for your commanders. You do have them all at level 60 though, which is fantastic. You have 3 commanders at rank S, which is good. Uh, let's see. I see that you are running a health point and attack build, if I see this correctly. So that's good. Let's see what else. AI1 is a fantastic uh, combat AI, and what I would definitely recommend is that you try to get one or two main commanders and keep all the other ones at level 10 or less. Because if you try leveling up all your AI ones, you're going to be way behind the ballpark and not be as an effective fighter. If you are trying to upgrade AI 1 and you want a defensive commander, put that bad boy on Reinhardt or Orochi or some kind of defense commander. Um, because the more health points that you have, the better. And I don't know what you have on your Reinhardt, but you want to be very careful with your commanders and stuff. Oh, okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Who is that? I think that's Flare. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, this is Bullet. You do have Bullet. Let's see. So, I don't know if I am, interpreting your video correctly, but yeah, you are working on some good stuff here, and that's very, very good. If you are trying to go for, stuff like, like a defense commander or an attack commander, Armageddon and, I really like Armageddon because that gives you attack health points and accuracy, and it does give you hospital capacity as well as skills trigger rate. Dominion is also another fun one that I like to use because that one is pretty much a defensive version of the Armageddon. It gives you skills trigger rate, it gives you health points, defense, and I think critical wither or something of the sort. So yeah, you definitely do want to try to go for Armageddon or the Dominion if you are running something that needs the highest chance of success for your commanders. Okay, let's see what else we got. So I see that you, oh wow, you have a decent chunk of stuff inside the inside your hospital. Looks like you either got hit or you lost, or you participated in a battle. So, don't heal anything over tier 7, tier 8 in the in your paraloper. You want to save those meta crystals for the high level soldiers. I see that you do have some origins. You have a maelstrom. You have some dragons. So, um, dragons and up, I would say that you can use meta crystals since you only have 840k of them. And if you are doing this currently in the expedition, just as a reminder, your heal efficiency doesn't go up. Doesn't, make it so you can heal more for less. For the meta crystals. So that is why I say that you should use resources for everything under tier. Gee willikers. I mean, really, anything under tier 10 or even tier 9. Anything under tier 9, don't use meta crystals. Use resources. But anything over tier 9, you want to use meta if you don't have enough resources. So just be careful with that because I don't want you to run yourself into the ground by accident. I see that you have killed Chimera level 21 and 22. That is fantastic. And yeah, I remember like a year and a half or 2 years ago when I killed all these monsters. I got up to like almost like 700,000 gold. Like it was an insane amount of gold. Um, uh, if you want to try to contact me or like show a video of like what your main commander is, I can probably try to walk you through, uh, to see if we can help you kill higher level monsters. I Even a small 80,000 liter ship Vega, if you have, decent stuff, you know, you can actually cut through the enemy pretty quickly. Oh, I think you are actually in. Are you in Rob? Yes, I think you are in Rob. I think somebody hit you though. Oh, there you are. Look at that. Yeah, you killed that one. Oh, good. Okay, let's see how you did this. All right. Okay. Okay. Nice. You see, that is why a Radiant Hardened can be really, really good again when fighting monsters. If you can, tank those hits, you can kill those. So good job, buddy. I'm very proud of you. Very well done. Let's see. Anything else? Any other tips or tricks I want to tell you? Um, I don't really ever use the market anymore. I used it a lot more when I was smaller, or if when I was trying to get pieces of equipment. But because all five of my commanders are ready to go, that me I don't really need to deal with the market anymore. Although I might try to see if I can buy some thunders or you know other things. But I see that you are going over the basics, so that seems to be right. You are getting yourself some some stuff. I would definitely recommend that you keep an eye on your tiles because people will try to hit your tiles. So be careful with that. All right. Anything else? Oh, look at that! You actually got you have some Aldebaran blueprint pieces. Oh, see, that is the Aldebaran. So you have 15 out of 100. And oh my gosh, you have like a billion 3-day shields. Wow, dude. I know 7-day shields. Wow, you have a lot of shields. Okay, Google. 54 times 7.
54 times 7 is 378.
You have a year's worth of shields on you. That's insane, dude. And like you have 6,300,000 melanges on you. Uh, wow, you're actually looking pretty good for for resources, and I see that you do have um. Okay, Google. 28,550 divided by 100.
28,550 divided by 100 is 285.5.
So you have enough to get a 285.5 uh shadow matter. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. You have a decent chunk of VIP points, so that's very good as well. So yeah, continue to save stuff up. I guess that's very impressive. I would personally recommend you wait. You used up all your magazines. Oh wait. Yeah, I would personally say save your magazines if possible for Monday because I did the math and the event does overlap with your Monday event, and you want to be able to help out your guild as well as get that bonus. So don't use up your resources or use up your magazines up until Monday, so that way you can kill two birds with one stone. Uh oh, all right, so wow, you look creepy. Holy balls, you look creepy. That is a freaky flare. Oh, that's so creepy. Anyway, so you are running all three different types of commanders. I would recommend caution with that. What I would personally recommend that you do is either run one kind of soldier and then use like so for me, like I said, guys, tier 11 airships, which are the maelstroms, run infantry abilities. So if you do have Uh, the maelstroms, you can run those with flare because those ones can use infantry skills. Um, and then tier 9 and tier 10, the Genesis and the Sirius, those use walker abilities. So I see that you do have a couple walkers, so you can actually set yourself up for using all three different types of commanders. You also want to see if you can unlock fourth skill, because if you can get yourself a fourth skill, that will really help make the game a lot easier for you. And since you do primarily seem to have airships, I would say maybe try putting, Shockwave on either Flare or Vega. The reason why I'd say Vega, though, is because he has Breakdown, so you don't have to deal with penetration. This is your Reed Harden. You have decent equipment for him. I see that on the very far right, you are running a creator. I recognize the color of the chess piece. So you are running a creator. You are running a eternal barrier. You are running you're running one of those like faction pieces. So that's good. And you are running a something mask. I forgot what it's called, so that's pretty decent. 94,711. That's good. 10,000. All right. All right. All right. So yeah, oh, I see that blah. If you do not want to lose your commander, save up metals to get the leadership transfer chip. It costs 18,000 metals, but it, allows you to keep your commander, because if you have a very developed commander that you've put hundreds of millions of resources into, do not, absorb them. You want to do the leadership transfer. But I see what you are doing is that you are running. Oh, you see right here. This is a little sucker right here. This is the leadership transfer chip, the smart transfer chip. So try to save up for that if you can. This is your Galileo. It's a small person. You're running a very interesting set on him. You're running a hybrid walker and airship equipment on him. Just so you know, I don't think walker equipment helps airships that can run walker skills. So you want to try to go for stuff that either boosts everything or airships. Unless you are running, tier 10s and tier 11s of all three soldier types. But I don't think you are considering your power levels. So don't use all your magazines until you know for sure that your that your stuff is up there, the event can coincide with Monday. Monday has two stages to it. When the day swaps over on the server from Sunday to Monday, you have the first stage, which is the individual event. And then the second stage, which is midway through that first day. Uh, so for me, my server resets at uh, at 12 in the afternoon and 12 at night, or 2400, or stuff like that. So for you, whatever time the server does its midday reset is when you should use your magazines. So that way you can help your guild, do better and help yourself. So, it's multiple different things. Both sides get, rewards, both sides get, other types of stuff. So do try to, to take a look at that. Let's go back over here. Alright, is there anything else I want to, Oh, wow. I see what you're doing. You're like stocking up on a lot of stuff. Wow. Oh, look at that. You can actually create an armor of the tyrant. I actually one time got a perfect armor of the tyrant, and that is just a heavy defense piece. So that's a really good one if you're trying to go for a defense uh, oriented commander. That's really, really nice. Uh, I see you have 5,376 hyperspace crystals. I would say you don't, at this stage, you don't want to use hyperspace crystals to make unlimited crystals because you don't want to screw yourself up in the long run because unlimited crystals are much easier to get than hyperspace crystals. So you want to try to save up for that. But you do have a solid chunk of gold, which is nice because you killed some monsters. So keep up the great work, buddy. You know, that is fantastic. Um, I see that you're working on your skills and such. This is what your reinharden is running, so good stuff. This is where you kill that monster. Oh, I think you are running two titans on your Vega. Oh, you are running a similar build that I am. You have the Devastation helmet, you have two Titans. Can't really tell what your chess piece is. Your pants are actually a pretty decent one, but I would personally recommend going for the Overlord. And what I would also recommend is that you don't use a Vega with all slots. You want to try to use him, you know, with a one slot bust because he runs breakdown. Oh, what skill is that? I don't know what skill that is. It's something though. So you do have a force skill on him, which is good, and it is airship, which is also good. So that does help you out a lot. So keep up the good work. You know, Vega can be very very effective if you know how to use him right. Like I said, you know, my Vega killed a couple hundred, you know, tier 12 airships just the other day on my last video with running only 10 tier 10 airships in each slot. Like, if he can do that, you know, I know that you can do that as well. Just, you know, make sure you're running stuff correctly. You want to focus your leadership on either one or two commanders, usually preferably one, but the other ones can stay at around 5,000 to 10,000 leadership. Uh, and that's your magician. I see that you have unlocked the Pioneer. Very good job. Pioneer is best for Vega, and AI1 is the best um for a defense commander. So very good job. Very good job. You have that down on that. Yep. So you have Reinhardt Harden with the AI1. Very good job. You do have that set up well. So good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. You have that set up. So keep that up. If you want to fight more cost effectively, you know, Reinhardt Harden is a way to go because he's great with tier 1 infantry. Are you using mini nuke? That looks like mini nuke. Um, I would personally recommend, if you can, try to go for absolute defense. Absolute defense is a fantastic way to keep yourself going, or you can even try, you know, Menderbot. If you can't get absolute defense, Menderbot's another way to go. Uh, you want to try to get yourself Lynx, Hercules, Scorpio, and you know, 3 out of the 5 pieces of Cassiopeia on your gem sets, so that way you can be effective. So yeah, let's see. Anything else I want to run across? I kind of covered your entire video, but I do hope that all these tips have helped you because I do want you to succeed, and I really do hope that you know the information I you know. Oh, sweet. What does it say? Okay. Okay, give me a second. But yeah. But yeah, so those are my tips for you. I do hope that you can, you know, I mean, I do hope that that you can understand what I'm saying. But if not, I'll try to compile something for you, and try to walk through, uh, see if maybe if I can find a way to give you a word file, so that way you can translate that to Hindi. Wow, it's been a long time since I've heard someone speak Hindi. Uh, but yeah, so yeah, I really do hope that that this video helps you. I hope that this will be able to give you something interesting that that you can that you can use, because I would definitely love to to see your channel do well, and I don't see many other people out there, you know, working with videos. So for Arc of War. So it makes me happy that that to see another person trying to get inside that. I hope that this explanation video will be to help you do better in the future. But yeah, like I said, if you have any tips for the videos, try to run across a list of the stuff that you want to cover. Try not to make your video go like as long as I make mine, because my videos are ridiculously long, but they do carry a lot of information, and I have ADHD, so it's my videos are kind of awkward, but they're very informative, so hopefully that helps. But yeah, always make sure to be honest with your videos. Always make sure to be straightforward. Don't try to do clickbait. People can sense clickbait, and that will drive people away. Just keep things nice, simple, right there and true. Make sure to keep the game audio at a minimum. You don't have to turn it completely off, but keep your game audio at around, if you have a volume bar, keep it at around 1/5, or maybe even 1/6 of the way up, because that way people can hear your voice better. It's a better voice to game audio balance, and that way you don't hear brr, brr, in the background, and then just hearing, "Oh, this is what the stuff they're doing today in Ark of War," and then you just hear the music, just blasting like 1,000 degrees, 1,000 decibels, and you're trying to figure out what the person is saying. So, yeah, always try to keep the volume at a minimum. But yeah, yeah. So just try to segment your video out if you can into different separate things that you are working on, and the rest will fall into place. But yeah, that's just kind of my explanation, seeing what you have posted so far, and yeah, I really do hope that that helps you you know do better. Uh, I see that you are running over the SWE and the RWE effect. That is very good. You're going over the information of upgrading an arc hull, and look at that. You have Diablo at max. Good job. I'm proud of you. Keep that up. That's great. You know, you want to try to get Armageddon up as well. Armageddon is Vega's best friend, and then you want to try to get uh, Dominion's hull up as well, because that will be Reinhardt's best friend. But just remember, if you lose a lot of soldiers, you're gonna have to quickly jump to the Holiday Sleigh, because the Holiday Sleigh is what gives you max hospital capacity. So you want to be careful with that. And I see that you are going over the basic introduction of scheduled for 12/9/21. I think that video is a couple years late, my friend. But yeah, basic introduction of Arca War. Keep that up. You got that set up. But yeah, like I said, try to format your videos a little better when it comes to cutting off certain portions of the screen, because you don't want to cut out parts of the game and have it be like a block. You don't smartphones and YouTube run at a different interval. I don't think it's a full 16 by 9. It might be, but uh try to make sure that you don't uh you know slice off the edges of your videos, because if you want to take a look at my videos, you will see that my videos yeah, cover in all I'm in all the in all the aspects of the thing. Here is a skip forward. So stop it. Back up. So for my videos, you will see a little bit of a blur barrier outline of the video, but you will see that I am covering the entire screen and I'm not cutting off the little bits of the side. For your videos, they are looking good. Unfortunately, what you are doing is that you are actually trying to, do something like along the lines of this. And you're trying to, get that zoomed in, but unfortunately that cuts off a decent portion of the game. You don't want to do that. And if I remember right, what you're doing is uh I can't replicate it, but I think you're cutting off like a large portion of the right of the screen. So it's better to have a small blur barrier on the top and the bottom of the screen and capture the full screen than be filled to zoomed to fill, and then suddenly your YouTube video is missing weird portions of it and people are like, what the heck? Because people like small details. There are people like me who notice small details, and they want to see how much gold you have. They want to see different aspects and the statistics of what you are running things at. I'm a statistically minded person, so I like to see the inner workings of things. So you always do want to try to, keep that, that stuff there. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Quickly, to go back here, the way that I run, uh, let's see. Here we are. We're just gonna. Let's see. Oh, here we are. Villagers, they aren't going to be able to do anything. And once we get links. So from what I've seen that your videos do is that you cut off a large portion of the right of the screen, and that is cutting out about 15% of what you could be recording. So you don't want to zoom your videos in too far. Uh, so it's better, like I said, it's better to capture the entire screen, and cut out the little sideboard to your right, or I guess technically for our bottom. You see how stuff pops up when I flick the bottom of the screen. Whoop. You know, you can cut those out, but you don't want to cut out the game. Uh, you know, uh, content, because that makes things look a little awkward. It took me a while to figure that stuff out as well. So that's why I'm telling you now, so that way your channel can be looking bigger and better and sooner. But again, thank you so much for being a fan. It brings me great joy and honor that, uh that's funny. But yeah, so I mean, it makes me very, very happy that that you're a fan, and it brings me great joy knowing that that we call it brings me great joy that I have inspired you, and I really do hope that this will be able to help you make your videos better. And I don't have everything put together. Believe me, I am far from perfect. But if I can give you at least a little bit of help, it would make me happy to help you. And if that can make you happy, then we all can help each other and be happy. So again, welcome to the to the to the welcome to the Astral Wolfpack Arc of War with Void Dash oh 07. It's been, it's a pleasure to make this video for you, and I hope that this will be able to help you do well both in game and in your videos. Keep working on the content. And yeah, by all means, keep up the great work. You got 26 subscribers already. That's fantastic. And so yeah, just keep that up, buddy. 84 views, not too shabby. Keep that up. you know and yeah, I look forward to seeing updates on how your channel does. So keep up the good work. Keep submitting YouTube videos for the content. By the way, guys, give me a second. This is the Arc of War incentive program, creator incentive program sheet, and this is the stuff that you submit your stuff in. So the RID is your game account, and you want to go into your game account to find what your gamer code is, and then you enter that in the top section. Number two is your YouTube account. So you want to share the link of your YouTube account to the second slot. So you click on those three bars and you click share, and then it should say share to or copy link, and you'll paste that inside this, and then you do the same thing with your video. You share, you copy the link for your video link, and you place it in slot number 3, and then you see how your YouTube videos have like views and likes and stuff like that. You see, you have 11 likes, which is fantastic. Boom. Now you have 12. Booyah. So you have, so you have 22 views and 12 likes. So you would need to do 22 views in number 4, and then 12 likes in number 5. And last but not least, do your email address, because they will need to be able to contact you to tell you how well you did. And by the way, the Arc of War team is extremely receptive, and they will get back to you. And if you have any questions, you can definitely ask them, and they will be more than happy to help you. Try to keep things along the lines of information for the incentive program. Because this is the team that works on it. But yeah, very, very happy that, very happy that, that we have that underway, and it just, makes me happy to see new people out there, putting out new content. So keep up the good work. You're reaching a part of a crowd that I can't reach. I don't speak Hindi. You run on a different cadence and, atmosphere than I do. So if people like you and I, work together, and other content creators, we can all cover a large portion and really help make the game more enjoyable for everybody. So keep up the good work, buddy. And I really look forward to seeing how well you do. Anyway, this has been Sabin Dimitrov, aka Dinstro the Astral Wolf. Been an absolute pleasure to have you here for this video. Thank you for just, for being a part of the Astralic Wolfpack. And I look forward to, look forward forward to having everybody on my next video. By the way, quick insert, very good job on on breaking up the title into different pieces that you're covering. Not many people do that, so very, very good job. I use hyphens, you are using that like cool little big bar thing. I forgot what the term of that is, but yeah, so keep up the good work. This is already a fantastic way to do the title, and you've even put Arc of War, official in that. So nice job. So yeah, keep up the great work, buddy. You have a lot of potential. Anyway, everybody, I hope you like, share, and subscribe. The faster that you guys subscribe, and share my content around, the more views, and the faster we can get to 1,000 subscribers. And like it is, guys, if we can can get to 1,000 subscribers, I can start making some of that money, and that'll be very, very huge. And I'm going to see if there are ways for me to be able to set up a help fund for the channel, where you guys can like donate, for different things. And I'll try to set up different funds for different things, because there's really cool stuff out there that I want to be able to tell you guys about. But But let's see what else. But yeah, so anyway, guys, this has been Dimitrov, aka Dins for the Astro Wolf. Been a pleasure to have you guys here. And I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video. You guys stay awesome and always remember, God bless.